Hey, fellow warriors, you did it once. I hope you'll do it again. It's imperative that this message be heard by as many people as possible. There's a march this Saturday from 10 to noon at all 50 Capitol buildings around our beautiful country. We need you all to come out and protest peacefully. Please, please share this.
Welcome to yet another video. Sorry guys about the screen and the lighting. I'm somewhere, power is off somehow, but I had to make this video because this is quite interesting. So a lot of them people are coming out and they are really like terrified about their country because they feel like it's breaking down and nobody's like in support of them. No one is coming out to support them. They don't know what to do, which in my head I'm like, really, you guys don't know what to do? Like you've really been seeing other people do what they have to do if they want justice, especially black people. They've been going on the streets, they've been doing the most, they've been out there when it came to wanting to change or have a change. Why is it that in your situations and everything that you guys are going through now, you don't know what to do? You're waiting for other people to somehow show you what needs to be done, like make it make sense. That really got to me. I'm like, really? They do not know what to do. They just have to come and cry on the internet. Like, is crying gonna do or fix anything? Has crying ever fixed black people's problems? Like, have like black people around the world just got onto their phones, started crying, and things changed? Has it ever happened? But yeah guys, listen to what is going on and what they are saying and how they are calling on other communities to come together, and march with them and fight for them. Insane.
Look, I know it's really hard to keep up with all the craziness here in Washington, D.C. Bottom line, Musk and Trump are going after Social Security. They're cutting thousands of jobs at the Social Security Administration. They're going after Medicaid. They want to cut Medicaid by over $800 billion. That means millions of kids are going to lose their health insurance. It means that if your mom or dad is in a nursing home, they're going to be in trouble because 2/3 of people in nursing homes get their money from Medicaid. They're going after the Veterans Administration. They want to cut over 80,000 workers at the VA, meaning our veterans will get deteriorating healthcare service. They're going after public education, you name it. Now, why do they want to cut all of these programs that are so important to the working class of this country? And the answer is very simple. They want to give massive tax breaks to the richest people in America. In their program, they give over $1 trillion in tax breaks to the top 1%. So this is the Robin Hood proposal in reverse. They're taking from the poor and working families, giving to the very, very rich. Just last weekend, I was in Wisconsin and Michigan. We did a bunch of rallies. We had over 9,000 people coming out at war in Michigan. That's really quite unbelievable for a non-political campaign. And what all of that tells me is the American people are sick and tired of Mr. Musk and the billionaire class and the oligarchs taking over our government. So I believe that if we stand together, if we fight back, we can defeat Trumpism, we can stop what they're doing, and we can move this country in a very different direction. But we can't do it unless we're all involved. So stand up, fight back, let's go forward together. Thanks very much.
Unfortunately, white people really don't know what to do right now. And I feel like I'm seeing that more and more every day. Like, they are feeling an immense amount of pressure from other groups of people in this country, and rightfully so, to go out there and take action, but to them, they really have no idea what action actually looks like. And I think that's so unfortunate. I'm hearing a lot of white people actually say, like, why are we still, dealing with this? Why aren't people doing anything? Why, are the protests not working? Why isn't Congress doing anything? And you also realize and haven't really, acknowledged the fact, wholeheartedly that you are the reason that you are in this situation. Your people are the reason that you are in this situation. And until you all can come together collectively and use the power that you have to start breaking some of these chains, nothing is going to happen. But you all are not mad enough yet, and I've also realized that too. And I'm not entirely sure what it's going to take to get you all to that point that is actually affecting you so badly that you're going to be taken to the streets. Because historically speaking, that's what a lot of black people did, right? Like when it was bad for us, like, it was bad for everybody because we were rowdy. We were letting it known. We were going out there making shit happen, and that just is what it is. White people don't know what to do because they've never had to do it. But here we are.
Also seen some of them come out and ask their own, why are they coming and crying on the internet? Like, and I don't like someone when they say like them people don't know what to do for like them to see change. I think they clearly know what they have to do. And just to take it back, these people knew what they were doing when they voted for this person, even if it meant for them to lose a little bit of some benefits, but they did not expect it's going to be this massive that they are going to be really shaking and losing a lot of opportunities. And the question is, why are they mad? Why are they coming and crying when the person that is doing whatever that is doing is one of them? The person that is doing and putting laws or whatever that he is causing in that country of theirs that they love so much is their own. He looks like them. So they should just be thankful and grateful that this person is literally saving their country and making their lives better. Like, yeah, no medication, no education, no flying, no having, people from other nations because they can be deported whether they have the green card or not. I mean, yeah, he's doing things for your own interest. You as the descendants of your ancestors, as Palm people, are you really enjoying what is happening today? Are you really enjoying all the chaos that your own is causing onto you today?
I'm seeing all these videos right now where all these farmers are crying about not getting no help right now. You know what? Let me ask you something. When have you ever heard of a black farmer crying about it? Never. And you want to know why? Because they ain't never got no help in the first place. That's right. USDA's literally admitted to discriminating against black farmers. And literally black farmers had to sue, thousands of them, to get what white farmers are handed for free. And fast forward to today, all these farmers crying that they can't get no help. You see, black farmers, they've been struggling. Y'all just now feeling what they've been feeling for over 100 years. Black farmers, they used to own over 19 million acres of land. But guess what? Systematic racism, denied loans, shady politicians, and legal loopholes wiped them all out. Yeah. And now they're 1% of America's farmland. When the government finally tried to pass relief for the black folk back in 2021, white farmers sued to block it, claimed it was reverse discrimination. Make that make sense. So, next time you see folks complaining about farm aid, why don't you ask them, where's the help for the black farmers? Ask them why their struggle is just now important when others have been suffering for centuries.
Stick with me. You cannot convince me that Trump supporters did not know that those policies would not affect them. They knew very well that those policies would affect them. They took the risk anyway because supremacy was always going to get their vote. They want to go back to white people being the face of everything. They want to go back to having high-paying positions while being unqualified. They don't want their resume up against very much qualified people of other races because they will never get the job. They want to be DEI hires without the actual DEI system in place. They were DEI hires before it was even a thing. They want to go back to all the things that put them at the center of attention. And if that meant losing a few freedoms.
Good evening, TikTok fams. So this message is for my white friends and followers. If you are a black friend and follower, you can certainly stick around, but this is intended to support you, not to address you. So to my white friends and followers, I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but I want to fill you in just in case. So many of you may be aware that right now black people, especially black women, are sitting out the protest. First of all, it ain't their problem. This is a white person problem. We created this problem, and we need to solve this problem on the front end. Yep, we sure do. mean, black people voted appropriately. We did not. We did not. So that's number one. But also, the reason they're sitting out is because they know that once they get in the streets, shit's going to change. Yep, it's going to get violent. Yeah, they're going to be getting at the dogs and the gas cans and the water hoses and the rubber bullets and all the things. Things are going to happen. And then they're going to turn it into, you know, a disparaging commentary against black people. See, we told you they're all violent, blah, 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 blah. Right? White people, have y'all seen anybody getting, you know, tear gassed or rubber bulleted or beaten down at any of the protests that have gone on so far? No. And you know why? Because we're white. And white people are going to be very, very reluctant to turn that kind of stuff on their own. Have no problem turning it on brown people, but not going to turn it on their own. They're not going to do it. They're going to be very reluctant to do it. I'm actually still stunned last year, the Palestine demonstrations, that some white people got roughed up the way they did. But we need to be out there on the front lines doing the hard work, the physical in-person protesting. This is not black people's work right now. They will be harmed. They will 1,000% be harmed. And they need to sit this out and keep their asses at home right now. Because it is, again, it's not their fight. And we need to take the color of our skin and the privilege that it gives us and exercise that in all the ways we can right now, including in-person protest. Plus, there's just more of us. You know, numerically, there are more white people than black people in this country. So we need to be showing up in our numbers and using the privilege of our skin as our protection, as we need to. Yep. And I also don't know if you know this, but it is disgusting how the government is trying to rage bait the black community into coming out. Don't know if y'all seen this news, but Charlie Kirk, that fine piece of humanhood, sent a letter to Trump asking him to pardon the cop that killed George Floyd. I can't think of his damn name. It's not important because he's not important. Yeah. So number one. Now today they're coming out. I saw on a content creator's post that they're going to take down the Black Lives Matter mural painting in Washington, D.C. But yeah, they're intentionally trying to poke and provoke the black bear. And I mean, not the black bears and the real black bear. Y'all understand what I mean, right? They're trying to poke the bear, which is black people, and get them to come out and start protesting. And they're so mad that they're not. They're so mad. So please, y'all, just understand. I would do the same, that they do not need to come out right now. Our black brothers and sisters need to keep their asses at home, protect themselves, and we need to do the fucking heavy lifting and the walking and the in-person protesting that needs to be done. And maybe for a while. Because it's not fair to them, especially again since they didn't cause this mess.
I've been sitting here most of the day trying to get some work done. Trying to think of like something to put out for you all. Because I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to provide information that can be shared and distributed that is truth. And I'm really coming up empty-handed today because I'm fucking angry and I'm pissed. I see something that I love, that I have been a part of since I was born in 1980. I have two beautiful teenage kids who have the whole world ahead of them. And some disgusting group of individuals who do not have the majority of the American people's best interest are running the show. 68% of the population either did not vote for Trump, did not vote in this cycle, or voted, for somebody other than Kamala. 68%. And this motherfucker is changing everything. I genuinely just don't even know what to do. I don't really have any good suggestions other than, I offered up the silent riot, which so many people have jumped on board with, and I know they're doing it. Our family's doing it. But I am so challenged by the people that have their head in the sand, the blatant lies and propaganda that are being spewed from the White House to the news, things that are not getting covered, from the protests of our veterans to literally finally watching his regime defy a court order, because that's what makes our country great, is checks and balances, and he doesn't care. And there isn't a whole lot that anybody in those authoritative areas can do. And all of us that are aware are going to come to a point where either we leave or we're apprehended because we don't follow any of this bullshit. And those that continue to either have their head in the sand are finally going to start being like, oh, what's going on? What? I had no idea. And it's going to be too late. I'm legit nervous. I mean, I've been nervous since he was elected. But I'm very, very, very concerned at this point and not really sure. But we have to do something. We have to do something bold, something big, something that is going to not be fun, hard, but something has to be done because nobody's coming to save any of us. We have to save ourselves. Is I don't know if we as a population can do that. And I hate saying that. We are so used to the comforts of life here, the complacency to just get what we want when we want it, have what we need when we need it, and that is all going away. And it's going away really fast. So I guess my words of encouragement is it doesn't matter anymore if you're worried about what people might think, say, or do. And if you gotta speak up. We have to. We have to speak up. We have to move. We have to be thinking forward, action. And what that is, you guys, I don't really know. Just remember, 68% of the population did not vote for this. Only 77 million people voted for this. There's a lot more of us that do not want this or who did not vote for this than there are that want this. There has to be a silver lining in there with those kind of numbers. I just don't know how to gather everybody to make it happen. It's overwhelming. But more of us do not want this than those of us that do. There has to be power in that.
Guys, that is it for me in the video. Let me know what you think about this. Again, sorry for the screen. I'm really so sorry about the screen. Yeah, power, but yeah, we move. Yeah, let me know what you think about this. Do you trust these people? Like, do you believe whatever they are saying? Like, are they really sorry, or they're just like this because, I mean, it did not work out in their favor? Apparently, they are the ones, you know, feeling every hit of everything that is going on. Like, I mean, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm always posting, guys. Yeah, see you in the next video, and it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better, not like this. Yeah, not like this. Bye.